Hello, everyone. This is Let's Talk. Today, we'll be talking about Season 5, Episode 10, Moments of Vision, Vikings. Oh my god, I have no words for this episode. This episode was amazing. If you haven't watched the episode yet, spoiler alert, because this is a review and we'll talk about every plot point and stuff. What an amazing episode. Just oh my god, it blew my mind. Just from the start, the opening was weird. We have never seen, I don't recall, but we've never seen Vikings start uh before the credits. And it started before the credits, and it was this battle song Half Down the Black was singing, and then the king joins him, and then they keep singing together. Harold joins him, and then they sing in the bushes or the forest they were in, and it was just amazing. It's just that scene just sets it all. Like, this episode is gonna be sad. I'll tell you the truth. I've shed some tears. So the episode stars. Lagata is telling the bishop, kiss me because I'm gonna die. Vitzik regrets his decision of jumping the boat and joining Ivar. That's what we learned from his visions. Beyond he has found a new wife for himself. He has found a new boo, and his wife is going to die, just a minute after the battle starts. She dies. So in Beyond's vision, we're not gonna see Beyond die, and Beyond has no character relationship in this season that he had. So the only character relationship that he had was Half Down the Black and his new girlfriend. And his new girlfriend she goes John Wick mode, for a second, for a minute, but she sees her father die. That kind of breaks her, throws her off the her system, and then she gets hit and she dies. So that was just oh my god. The deaths in this episode was just, it hurts. No big major ones. The major ones didn't die. The major characters didn't die, but it's just, even the supporting actors dying was just sad, and it made me very I can say angry. I wouldn't say angry, but this episode was just amazing. And then we go to Half Down the Black's vision. This episode is called Moments of Vision, so we're gonna be talking about visions of everyone that is taking place in the battle. So Half Down the Black, in his vision, we learn that what matters for him, he has found out, by going with Beyond to new places of around the world and stuff. He has come, he's been enlightened that the most important thing for a Viking person, a guy, a warrior, or a female warrior, is not to be fighting for land with his brothers and sisters, but the meaning of life is about I don't know, it's about not creating, but finding yourself, going to places. And it's not, the meaning of life is not just fighting with your own brothers, fighting a civil war. And you can see he has moved from that. That's why when he faces King Harold on the battlefield, he's not even trying to kill him. It's not about, for him, the battle is not about killing brothers and stuff. So that's why he gets killed by Harold. That was a heartbreaking moment. Half Dan the Black is dead, and that was sad. That's when I shed a tear, and when I'll say it in a moment. I shed a tear 2 times. Kind of cried. um, so, yeah, Half Down the Black says one of the most amazing quotable quotes. He says, "This is life, and this is death, brother." Um, so it shows you how it shows you how life is so fragile, how you shouldn't be risking it out on the battlefield, but not also risk it by sailing through the Atlantic Ocean and finding new places. But it shows you how life is so small and how something can just take you away from life and take you to death. And it's just all Half Down the Black um, was had to do to go from life to death is just King Harold just sliced his neck and then he's dead. And it shows you how close life and death is, but we never get to see it unless it's on the battlefield. And I can see how King Harold is heartbroken too, because he was crying and stuff. Not crying, but he was saying, "I'll join you in Valhalla" and stuff. But wow, King Harold needs to die, because Half Down the Black was one of the most interesting characters that I was into this season. And for him to kill Half Down the Black, come on, man. But yeah, Half Down the Black is dead. Yes, and we go back to Kattegat, and Ubba's girlfriend. See, she has this vision. She's not even at the battlefield. She's at Kattegat, but she sees these visions of people dead and washed up by the river. So, right after that, Torvi's son dies, and Torvi's son was killed by Vitsik. So Vitsik is in a whole lot of trouble, because I don't think he can come back from this. I don't think Torvi would forgive him. I don't think Bjorn would forgive him, because it's the son that died. Torvi's son she had him from Bjorn. So that's gonna be an interesting thing to see in the next season. And in the middle of Torvi's son dying, Lagatha was looking at her and how she was reacting to how Torvi was reacting to her son's death. And Lagatha gets this vision in the middle of the battlefield. In this episode, everyone's having vision while they're at the battlefield. I think the only person that's not having visions at the battlefield is the Ubba's girlfriend. Other than that, all of them are having visions because they're at the battlefield. So Lagatha gets this vision of her as a kid, as a little girl, and her dad gives her this necklace, which we get to see when the episode starts. She was kissing that necklace, so that was given to her by her dad, and she really felt that Lagatha really felt like she was gonna die, and I also felt like she was gonna die in this episode, but she didn't. So spoiler alert, Lagatha doesn't die. I kind of like, because most shows, they kind of hype up two people, like Ivar and Lagatha versus this season is all about them, and then boom, and none of them die. I don't know, I just like it because I don't want my favorite characters to die. But Lagatha doesn't die in this episode. But right after she gets that vision of her as a little girl, Astrid comes into the picture. Astrid is, in this season, we get to see her a lot, and she was one of the most interesting characters. And she tells Lagatha to kill her. She does not want to have the baby, King Harold's baby. And yeah, this is when I shed my second tear. Astrid dies. Lagatha kills her. I don't think Astrid was gonna kill Lagatha, but she had to, like, at least try and mimic as if she was gonna kill her, so that she can kill her. It's like a suicide, a battlefield suicide. So Astrid commits battlefield suicide, and I really wanted to see Astrid more. I really wanted her to become this main character, but she dies off, and that was it. And we get to go to the new settlement, and in this new colony, there's no peace. Like, they cannot find peace. I mean, it's the same as where if we go to Kattegat or the Britain's place, anywhere in the world, there's no peace, and I think that's what they wanted to show us. Um, I guess for people that think that, oh, let me go to this place with few people and I'm gonna live this utopian life. That's not true. I guess that's what they're trying to show us. Creating this new society is hard and it's really challenging. And Floki tells the other guy, the guy he's having problem with, he's like, no killing, man. I don't want anyone to die, just please stop fighting. That's why I moved to this place. So because Kattegat and his whole life, Floki, his whole life, he's been fighting for Ragnar, making ships, like battlefield ships and stuff. So he does not want to live that life. He wants to live this peaceful, go to his church, not church, I guess, but his temple life. And it's really challenging, and they're gonna continue to show us in season 6. But Floki, around the end of the episode, he offers himself for sacrifice, and I thought they were gonna kill him in this episode, and then like that being like the last big character dead, and I was very not excited. I wouldn't say excited. I don't I don't think I would be excited for Floki to die, but I was really amazed that he did that. Like, I'm surprised that he offered himself to die. I mean, I can see why, because his son is dead, his wife is dead, so there's no reason for him to live, to be on this earth. I guess that's what he thinks. But we want you, Floki. Please don't die. I don't want him to die. I want Floki to last until the end of the show. um, and next thing we get to see is, we go back to the war. Ivar. This episode didn't really focus on Ivar. I think it's because, I don't know, maybe they don't want us, the viewers, to be tired of Ivar, but his vision was just to kill Lagertha. This whole war is because he wants to kill Lagertha, and he's joining in arms with King Harold because he wants to kill Lagertha. He wants to avenge his mother. And one thing that was really nice of them, the directors, to do was, while Floki was telling this person, the person that he was having a problem with at the settlement, he was telling him, no killing, no revenge, please don't have a revenge, that's gonna put us in this circle, in this loop of like killing each other. While he was saying that, when he was saying revenge, the camera cuts to Ivar, to the war, and then it shows Ivar. This is just a battle because he won. Ivar's in this war because he wanted revenge for his mother's death. And Ivar he motivates his army. I would like Ivar to work out with me, because he looks like a good spotter or motivator, whatever you call it. He's good at that. We get to see the seer this episode, and I think we saw him once in the season. We don't really see him as much as we used to do. So Uba's wife, not Uba's wife, Uba's girlfriend, was she his wife? Yeah, I think she's his wife. Yeah, Uba's wife. She goes to talk to the seer. He tells her Uba will never be Kattegat's king. So that was a good prophecy to hear. he didn't say he will not become a king anywhere else, but he said he will not become a king in Kattegat, but he might be a king somewhere else. And the it cuts to the war, and Bjorn is fighting. I really I was scared for Bjorn. Bjorn is my love right now. Like, he is the favorite character that he's my favorite character. Um so Bjorn meets his dead son. Yeah. We get to see that. So he tells his army to um lose their what do you call that thing? Oh yeah, they're archers. Yeah, they're archers. So but it was towards Ivar, but Ivar doesn't die. So I guess you can see Ivar's not gonna die anytime soon. And right when he did that, Ivar is just he's laughing like an evil person, that evil laugh, and then the French army just barges in, and then Bjorn tells everyone to retreat. And at the end, Lagertha is seen as a broken person. She is mentally broken, emotionally broken. At the start of the episode, she was this person that was ready to die, ready to go to Valhalla, but that does not happen. It's not her day. We're gonna see her in season 6, and the war was just very bloody. A lot of people died. A lot of secondary characters died. No main characters died, but a lot of secondary characters died in this episode. Halfdan the Black, Astrid, and Bjorn's and Torvi's son were one of the major ones. And at the end of the episode, I mean, they have to leave us with this cliffhanger, with this big cliffhanger. So the cliffhanger was Rollo is back. Yes, Rollo is back. I've been saying it in my previous episode reviews that we might see Rollo in the future, and Rollo is back. He is on a boat, I think, going to Kattegat or whatever the place, whatever Ivar's. So that was the episode. In conclusion, this episode was moments of vision, just like the title. Everybody gets to gets a vision, and everybody gets a moment to get a vision, to see what their life is gonna be like, to see what they have achieved, I guess. And some of the visions are correct, but some of the visions are not. Like, Lagertha she didn't see a vision of her dying, but she really thought she was gonna die, but she didn't die. Even other people saw something that was big in this season for them, which is for Vitzik jumping from that boat and joining Ivar was, I guess, one of the biggest mistakes. And for Halfdan the Black, I think he would still be alive if he stayed in the desert, wherever they went. I think was it Saudi Arabia? I don't think. No, it's not Saudi Arabia. It's Africa. It's probably like in Morocco and stuff. So wherever he went to, he would have been alive. I don't think they are looking like adoring to be alive or wanting to be alive. I think it's just concluding your life. It's just moments of vision. It's before you die, you get to see. I guess it's just you know how they say when you die, life flashes in front of you. Your whole life flashes in front of you. So I guess that's what they're getting to see in this episode, and that was an amazing thing to see. That was a unique. And thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching, please subscribe, comment, like. Everything that you will do will help me. Thank you so much. It's been a great year, and I'll see you guys next year. Thank you so much.